Marty Hayes is also the founder of the Armed Citizens Legal Defense Network. And this is a different kind of an organization, something that you guys may not have heard about, something that, frankly, its time has come. I think this is something that is really catching on. And this is a network really for people that have embraced the concealed carry lifestyle, that may have gone out, taken some training, tried to improve their skills with the firearm, but frankly don't have that extra support network in case something really bad happens. Marty, when did you first come up with the idea of forming a network like this?
I hit upon the idea of putting together this nationwide organization for armed citizens that, in the event that one of us is prosecuted or sued after a legitimate act of self-defense, and frankly this is being done the day after the George Zimmerman verdict came in, showing that he was in fact wrongfully prosecuted because he was an innocent man. But anyway, if one of us was prosecuted or sued, then the power of this network would kick in and help that person defend the lawsuit or the criminal act, and so, or the criminal action against him. And so that was the purpose behind it. The idea was that if we can get a whole bunch of people, thousands of people, to join up and just pay like a regular membership fee, then we would have enough money that we could set aside and be able to help defend a very expensive lawsuit, and that's where we're going with it.
And even before all that, folks, listen, some of you guys are out there, you're thinking, hey, I'm going to go get that high-priced criminal defense attorney, that guy that gets the master drug dealer off or the infamous criminal off, and really the defense is very different for an innocent person, right? I mean, how do we even know, if we don't have access to a network like yours, how to even pick the right kind of attorney?
Well, I mean, you don't know how, you know. You'd think that a good criminal defense attorney would be what you'd want, but frankly, the experience that most good criminal defense attorneys have is trying to poke holes in the prosecution's case, and poking enough holes to where they meet that burden that, or they cannot beat the burden of proof beyond a reasonable doubt. The issue is, in a self-defense case, the burden shifts to you, the individual who used the firearm in self-defense, because the state laws are written to the point where you are innocent of any crime if the preponderance of the evidence shows that you committed this act of killing someone justifiably. So that burden is now shifted to you and your legal team, and you can no longer simply poke holes in the prosecution's case, but instead you have to put on your own case of why you were legitimate, reasonable, and lawful in using deadly force in self-defense. But the main thing is to get a good attorney that can help you put on that self-defense case, and that's where the network really has taken a lot of time and energy to develop that attorney aspect of the network. And really, we're just a bunch of guys and gals, attorneys, experts, instructors, gun shops, and primarily the armed citizens, who we decided, let's get together and network and make sure that we can have the support of that peer group. We've got over 300 attorneys now involved in the network. They're all members, just like you and I are, and those attorneys cover 48 of the 50 states. And so we're in pretty good shape as far as attorneys go.
Now, Marty, what's it cost to be a member of the network?
$135 to join, and then $85 a year to keep your membership current. The reason we charge a little bit more for the first year is we're sending out 8 DVDs now that we just produced the eighth one, and that will go out to our members, and you can sit down. It's about 8 hours of training and education on use of deadly force and self-defense law. We've got a two-pronged mission here at the network. One is to educate the armed citizen regarding use of deadly force and self-defense and the aftermath of that use of deadly force. The second one is to be able to help protect them from a prosecutor run amok, or a plaintiff's attorney who doesn't have anything to lose and everything to gain if they can get into your pockets. So that's the cost of it. $135 for the first year, $85 a month after that, $50 a year added on if you've got a spouse or $85
a year after that.
Yeah.
$85 a year. Sorry.
What did I say?
He said $85 a month.
Oh, thank you.
So it's $85 a year, and guys, these DVDs are excellent. I actually, for our training school, I actually used Marty's. I've asked Marty. I said, hey, you know what? I saw this DVD. This is amazing. We play one of the DVDs in one of my training classes. I'm probably going to be incorporating more because they're just that good.
And so, you know, we look at, you know, we envision the idea that, you know, a full-blown defense to a murder or manslaughter charge is going to be up to $100 grand, and we wanted to have that much money so we could have that immediately available, so there isn't any type of decisions. Well, we'd like to get this guy on board, but we don't have the $10,000 that he's going to charge to help us out here. So you know, it's just so important to have those resources, and we've got them now.
Is that correct?
Yeah, in fact, we've got 4 cases now that where network members have been involved in incidents. They've requested our assistance. 3 of them have been adjudicated, and no charges were ever brought in court. You know, they were dismissed ahead of time. The 4th one is still pending, so I can't talk about it.
Okay, Marty, I want to thank you for your time. I know you got to get back and help out Mass with this class, but folks, go to that link on the screen. Check out the Armed Citizens Legal Defense Network. This is something that really, it's a unique program. It's something that it's in place, it's working, and it's designed for people like you. So from North Point Training Center, from Firearms Academy of Seattle, and from the Armed Citizens Legal Defense Network, we appreciate you watching. Send us any comments that you have, and we'll catch you next time.
And thank you for taking the time to listen, guys.
All right.
Okay.
Good deal.